By the way, how mommy doing? Tell her I said, ha.
What?
That's got to be on there. You got
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Joe in a while.
Right.
But if you see him, can you just tell him I said, Can you just do that for me?
I can.
All right,
What's
go
that?
ahead.
Oh, Andrew said, ah.
Oh, will you tell him back? Ah!
Yeah.
Right.
I saw Joe.
Yeah.
Joe said, aha.
Do you get it?
That fucking guy.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great guy. Hey, tell him I said,
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. 1, 2. Is this on?
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night, bitch?
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Happy birthday to you.
Me?
Happy birthday, dear John Cena! Yeah! Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't see me.
I got John Cena.
John Cena's birthday.
Your time is now. The time is now. You fucked it up. The time is now. Yeah. John
My time
Cena's
is now.
birthday. We're recording this April 23rd. It's John Cena's birthday. Yeah.
Why the fuck
How
are you
great
wearing
is
that
that?
hat?
Is that for John Cena?
Is it not for me?
Yeah.
I just put it on, but I guess if it's Cena, you can't see him, so it should be like right here
Yeah.
or hovering,
Now it looks like he's.
giving you some.
I mean, what a
Yeah.
great
Well,
man.
I mean, do you have like a birthday or something?
What
Me?
a great
No,
man.
clearly John Cena does.
John Cena. He's 47 years old today.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm 48, so
Yeah.
we're
Wow.
close in age.
You know, it's not always about you, Joe. The day is about John Cena.
Yeah.
All right. We'll acknowledge there's another birthday.
Yes.
Oh.
Britt Baker also has the same
Oh.
birthday as John Cena. Yes.
She's celebrating in
absolutely.
Britsburg.
There are some great people with late April birthdays.
Yeah.
Great
Yes.
people.
Only
On
the
this
23rd, I've heard, though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I only
Yeah.
know the two.
Barbara
Yeah.
Streisand, 24th.
Fuck
Oh.
her.
Yeah, well,
Well,
that's fair.
offering.
Andre Agassi. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. But yeah, it's, that's great. Congrats, John Cena.
Speaking of birthdays,
We brought gifts for John Cena. We're offering it up.
Yeah,
We're
we
going to
are.
send it to him.
Yeah.
Let's just assume maybe that
Would you like
I'm
to
him.
see? Would you like to see the gifts we got for John Cena?
We can see them.
Yeah, so really, when this podcast comes out, it will be April 24th. So,
Right.
Happy birthday, Joe. You have to wear it.
Thank you.
You have to wear it.
Well, it's flopping around a little.
You have to
bit,
wear
so
it. That's the rules. We have rules on this show.
So does your dick.
There you go. And you have to make sure that that part's in your eye.
So, you know, we do a lot of pops. We've done a lot of pops. Obviously, fans have sent them to us. We've purchased some for each other throughout birthdays. Matthew gave me, I went to check the mail, and I saw Make a Funko Pop was like on the packaging. And Matthew's
Yeah.
like, well, I guess your birthday present's ruined, so you might as well open it. It's my first Joe Pisano pop.
You should have brought it.
You should have.
Oh.
What's the clothes? I can't, because you
He
can't
just put
see
me
it
like
that
in a
well.
superhero outfit.
That's cool.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
there's a football, and
Yeah.
then like it's a pan with like eggs and bacon because like I'm a big breakfast guy and like I
Okay.
eat breakfast every day.
Yeah.
So that's what he chose for me. There you
All
go.
right.
So now you and Eric have your own pops.
Yeah.
Eric, of course, made his own.
Well, yeah,
That's
that's
like birthday present for myself.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Yeah.
I did it at the Funko store.
Oh, well,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Are we covering this?
Yeah.
Yes, we are
Okay.
covering that. There are
good.
a lot of WWE releases in breaking news. We have a
Yes.
lot. It's a big show. Obviously,
Big show.
SmackDown, Raw. We have a lot new. We have a lot of new patrons, so we have
Nice.
to go over that.
Yeah.
Rumors, trivia, fan questions. But first, we got to give the birthday boy his presents.
All right. You want to start? Should I
Go
start?
ahead, Eric.
Wow, Andrew has confidence in
Wow,
his present. Whoa.
from his dick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Smell it.
How about you open my present?
It's shit.
This is not working out.
Yeah.
All right, Tilly. Did you say shit?
I'm a genius.
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
Yeah.
Is this one first? Is that okay?
Yeah.
This is. Oh boy, we have.
You
the
fucking
Funko.
made him his own pop too.
Imagine.
Now
Oh
he's
my
got
god, that
two.
would suck. Roddy Piper.
Now Joe can wrestle Piper with his own pop.
And Hogan. Me, Piper, and Hogan. And Mr. T.
Joe, why are
There
they
you
tag teaming you? What are you talking about?
He's gonna recreate Kurt and Stacy.
Oh, brother. Your ass feels so tight, dude.
In my version of WrestleMania 1, me and Piper tag team to defeat Hogan and Mr. T.
There you go.
That's awesome. Love Paper.
Yeah. And it's goatee Piper too.
Yes.
Yeah.
From WCW days? Or?
Yes.
That
I
was the
figured
night
with
he returned at the pay-per-view, and then they ran over, so they cut the feed. They're like, Piper's here! Good
Bye.
night." I can't wait till we get to that pay-per-view.
Sting, I'm being cued.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness. I had one Austin 316 shirt, like the original one, and
Yeah.
Lexi stole that a long time ago. So now I have another one.
And it's like
Nice.
looks like a retro kind of
I love it.
It's great.
Love it.
So you'll wear it next week.
That's all.
What are you gonna get me for my
It feels
birthday? A
soft.
Hogan T-shirt?
Maybe.
Those are not on the same level. Your love of Stone Cold does not equal my love of Hogan. I
No.
probably love Stone Cold more than Hogan. He's Stone Cold.
Oh, okay.
Hogan
Here we
was
go
just
now.
my-
Fucking Mark over
Here we
here.
go now.
Whatever.
All right. Here you
I
go.
love Shawn Michaels. Oh, I also love Shawn Michaels.
Ooh.
Young brothers.
I knew he was gonna do that. That's why I said it. But here you go.
Kate Spade.
Okay. I gave this present back, I think, to you last
The reason
time.
why, hold on, before you open that, is because I was like wearing a Godzilla shirt. I got this Godzilla shirt last year, and then Joe's like, "Pff, what? Pff, you like pff, I'm a Godzilla fan. And I'm like, I think a lot of people like Godzilla.
Yeah, there's more than one, I guess. It's a
I
great.
guess there is.
It's a
like
great.
you're beatboxing.
It's a great fucking shirt. It's a great fucking shirt. And in honor of Hogwash, I said I
Yes.
need shirts for Hogwash.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking shirt.
There you go.
Both grays. I love both the grays.
Join the dark side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
Look at this guy.
Oh yeah.
Look at this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
You know what it says? You're in. Oh, enter my dark side. Wait, what?
I'm gonna
Join
I'm
the
gonna
dark side.
force my way in.
Yeah. I did that in stand up. I would do a Yoda. I'd be like, would you like me to stick my force in you? It was,
Come in me.
come, yeah.
Wait.
Come in me.
Pretty good. Eric has a new impression.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen, so much. It's great. It's the first. It's the only presents I get.
you
Outside
got-
of maybe
you got
a
a-
couple of kids' presents.
Right. Yeah. That's great.
49. Are we allowed to say that?
No.
No.
Oh, too late.
What do we get him? Like medication next year?
Yes.
Like, what do we just
I
here's
literally
some
have never.
pills?
I've never cared about my age, and now that I'm thinking like next year I'm 50. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's old.
I know.
It's an old man.
Sometimes I feel old, but then I just think of you and I
Yeah.
feel better.
Old man.
So do we need to get a younger, sexier Joe?
Who still looks pretty good and doesn't have any gray hairs on his head and plays football every Saturday.
Hey, come on. Who said that, Eric? Thanks, buddy.
Good job, Eric.
So nice of you guys
Yeah.
to say.
I know. I'm the best.
All right, well, moving on from that,
Yes,
we
yes.
have
Yay.
we have
Sure.
11 new patrons this week.
Wow.
11. So
Yeah.
thank you to AJ Taylor, Blob Saget. Ooh, that's fucked up. Charlie Lott, James Bland, Brian Parsons, Ben and Josh 33, Trent Vartanian, Kurt Angle Perk Dealer.
Oh wow.
And then we have three people who did year subs. So thank you to Kurt, year sub. Slice04, year sub. And John Posh, year sub. You know what all
Edging
that means?
Ever closer
Yes.
to a shaved head.
Yes.
Wow.
We now have over 900 subscribers.
Holy shit.
At patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. It's getting close.
Yeah.
What a
We're getting
record-breaking
close.
month of my birthday.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
What a
Yes.
coincidence.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah,
That's
so
awesome. That's great.
if you want to see me shave my head, I'll fucking do it.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Go to
do the
patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. If we get to 1,000, I'll shave my head and I'll be stone cold for a while.
I'll do the shaving.
I'll
Yeah.
do the shaving.
How long would that last if like when you shave your head?
We're Italian.
I mean, it starts coming back right away, right?
3-4 days.
3 hours.
Remember when Dominic shaved it for April? It's like that came back really quickly.
Yeah, but I didn't see him for like probably a few weeks.
You look like a peach fuzz ball for like
Yeah.
a few days, but come on, we're
Yeah.
Italian. Shit
Right.
grows.
Right. I think like it's like the Play-Doh guy. If you just like force really hard, it'll just like
Just
There you go.
push your thumb really
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go. Go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestlings. What's wrong with wrestling. We have the weekly Monday Night War podcast.
yes.
That's going strong. We're enjoying it. It's, my God, what a train wreck both shows were in 1995.
right.
Yikes.
And you just covered In Your House 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. It's a lot of fun doing that. Watch it with us. We also have a bunch of brackets, and we're recording a couple of bonus podcasts this Saturday.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're doing the WWE draft, or I guess really it's the What's Wrong with Wrestling draft.
Yes.
Because we're gonna be drafting wrestlers from any company you want.
Yes.
We draft like 15 wrestlers each, and then we book a pay-per-view with the wrestlers we draft.
Correct.
And then we're also going to be recording one for May, which was one of our fans, Chef Dave, pointed out that AEW Fight Forever was on sale for $10.
Yeah.
So I picked it up, and we're going to play Fight Forever. And I'm sure that's going to be like glorious, horrible fun.
I can guarantee you we will not be fighting forever.
No. I played like 5 minutes of it today, and it's terrible. So
Yeah.
it's going to be...
Right.
Like maybe like halfway through the podcast, we're like, "Hey, should we just stick in the WWE game?" That
Yeah.
we haven't played the new WWE game yet, but
No, we
it's
haven't.
not $10. So
Yeah, right.
that's the problem. But yeah, again, go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. If you haven't seen a WrestleMania recap, it's up there as well.
Yes.
It's like a 90-minute podcast, so go check it out.
It's long.
Oh yeah, it is. You know what else is long? Monday Night Raw. It's too long.
Yeah, it is.
3 hours is a long time.
Yeah, cut an hour.
But we're not there yet. SmackDown opens with AJ Styles versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
Winner faces Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at Backlash. I guess that settles it. There's no more Universal,
Yes.
right?
Good.
Gone.
It's gone. It's
Be gone.
over. That's good.
Farewell.
And like, yeah, do they? I think maybe lately, I don't think they've said WWE Universe as much. You know, it's always such a weird thing.
It was.
The universe, the multiverse.
Right.
I don't know if that's completely gone yet, but it feels like they're not saying it as much. But
Yeah.
good start to SmackDown. It's an important match. It's for something.
Yeah.
It is.
And it wasn't even that long. This was like a 12-minute match.
This is good.
It was perfect.
This is good.
Knight gave Styles a superplex. AJ hit the moonsault inverted DDT that he doesn't do that often, which is a good thing because then it's, when he does it, you're like, oh, fuck, right.
Right.
Knight went for the BFT, but Styles got out of it and rolled to the apron. Then AJ poked Knight in the eye without the ref seeing, and he hit the phenomenal forearm for the win.
I watched it a couple of times. He pulls Knight's like head off the ropes. Does
Yeah.
his arm kind of hit Charles Robinson?
No,
'Cause he
like he
turns
does
around.
that. He does that, and then Knight stumbles back, and then Charles Robinson's like, oh, like almost hits him, and Robinson kind of does like
But
this
he kind of
dramatic.
grabs his face, like
Yeah,
as if-
he does this like dramatic,
Yeah.
fallback,
I was like, what happened?
and then he poked him, and
Yeah,
AJ versus Cody confirmed for Backlash.
In France.
We knew that Joe called it, and we as soon as they announced the 6 people in those matches, it was like, well, yeah, it's obviously going to be AJ Styles.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what AJ does.
yeah.
He fights people. The pay-per-view after Wrestle. I think this is like the 3rd time. Because
Really?
he fought after Roman won in 2015. Or no, I'm sorry, 2016 was when Styles showed up. Styles lost at Mania. Then he fought Roman at the next pay-per-view and lost.
Like 2 or 3 pay-per-views.
2 maybe,
Yeah.
right? Then later he fought Seth after Seth won the Universal Championship and lost. And now he's going to lose to Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's his
I
thing.
mean, I'd book him to win, but obviously he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
But it should be a good match. We haven't seen them wrestle one-on-one yet, so.
Hey, for people that don't like Cody, they were probably happy this week.
Oh my God, no Cody on either show.
No
It's great.
Cody.
It was weird.
What happened?
Yeah.
You had 3 days off,
Well,
dude.
they did the European tour.
Yeah.
And some
yeah.
people had to do that. And for some reason, they didn't film SmackDown or Raw in Europe. Usually that's what they do.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. It's interesting why they didn't, but
In a WWE like announced in social media, and again, I know it's like things are changing, but they said Cody had his first title defense
right.
against Shinsuke, I think, in Europe.
Oh, really?
And you're just like, well, they're announcing this? I thought whatever doesn't happen on TV is
Right.
not canon.
Yeah.
It's not canon.
Well, it's also weird.
Well, they have to just be like, look, we're in Europe. Isn't that cool?
It's also weird
do
that
that.
they're still doing like Raw and SmackDown here.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Right.
and then like they're going right back to Europe.
Right.
I don't know.
Or
Are
are
they?
some people staying?
Well, they're going to France
Yeah.
next
Right.
week.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So, I don't
interesting.
know.
Wait,
Because,
when is
like,
that pay-per-view? That's
It's next Saturday.
oh wow. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. It's also funny because, like, at local house shows, like, LA Knight has been beating Solo Sikoa, but, like, now Solo's kind of like the new leader. Like, it's
Yeah.
Right.
it's kind of weird that he's taking losses, even if it is a house show.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It used to not matter.
Right. So we go outside the arena, and Solo Sikoa steps out of his vehicle in a black suit. He's got to dress nice now.
Right.
And he walks up to Paul Heyman and introduces him to Tama Tonga, who is creepily standing behind Heyman. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like that. And then he says, "Wise man, meet the newest member of the bloodline, my MFT."
Oh, I thought you guys would know.
Motherfucking twin.
I don't know.
Or motherfucking Tonga. That's what I figured it was.
Motherfucking twin.
Well, not twin. They're not twin. I mean,
Well, I mean,
yeah, I assumed it was motherfucking Tonga,
I guess.
motherfucking Tama, either one.
Right.
But they don't say what that is.
Well,
Like,
'cause
we're
they
also
can't.
supposed to know.
No, because they can't say motherfucker.
Yeah, but you say MF something if like it's a common phrase.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like you could at least say MF Tonga or
Maybe.
I don't know.
So Solo hugs Tonga and then asks Heyman, is Kevin Owens here? And Heyman says if he is, then he's in the locker room somewhere. And he says, take me to him. So we'll come back to that later. Next up, we have Nick Aldis in the ring. And he's just there to introduce Paul Hunter Hearst Helmsley Levesque.
Yes.
It's a mouthful.
And another QR code popped on the screen as Triple H walked out. But, more Uncle Howdy stuff, whatever.
Right. It
There's
was
no
like-
point in getting into it because then we're just like, what does it mean? We know what it means.
Yeah.
Because when Bray Wyatt did it the first time, we were like, okay, it's got to be Bray. We weren't sure. That was the thing. The
Yeah.
first time it was interesting because we weren't sure.
Correct.
Right.
We were like, it's got to be Bray, right? It's got to be Bray. Look at the clues. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, it's got to be Bray. It's definitely going to, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
now the clues don't matter because we fucking know it's Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I will be interested when he shows up. I will. You'll have my full attention. But until then, I'm not interested in these
Right.
QR
I'm-
codes.
I'm
I'm not
not-
looking them up.
I don't want to
care.
go on a scavenger hunt.
No.
Yeah.
Triple H says, it only works if you don't really know who it is, but we know.
Right.
It's Bo Dallas.
Do you think he stays as Uncle Howdy and that's just his character for a while? Or do you think he reveals himself to be Bo Dallas
has
and then
to
he's just Bo Dallas?
Reveal himself. He can't cut promos in that mask.
But I mean, like, he can reveal himself and they still refer to him as Uncle Howdy. Or do they go, oh my God, that's Bo Dallas? And he's Bo Dallas.
My guess is that he says, my name is Bo Wyatt. Like, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Bo Dallas sounds stupid.
Right.
If you want to be taken seriously now, like, just
Bo
take
Wyatt.
your brother's fake name.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It
Yeah.
would.
So Triple H says Aldis and Pierce are doing a great job in the new era. And then he tells Aldis to introduce the tag champs. So A-Town Down Under walks out. And Grayson Waller says, you awarded the second place tag team championships to Awesome Truth. And now you get to award the first place tag champs. And then Theory says, I don't know how you can make us look better than we already do. And Triple H congratulates them and says, from now on, you will be known as the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
Now.
and forever.
And together. And then he reveals the new tag belts and... Okay. Wow. Very nice.
Right.
They have more of an old school look.
Definitely. I loved him.
Yeah. Definitely some of the better looking belts in WWE.
Yeah.
For sure. Maybe the two best.
They might be the best belts in WWE.
They look nice.
Triple H offers Theory and Waller a handshake, but they shake each other's hands instead.
Hey, what's up with that?
No, they're heels.
I know,
Yeah.
but it's fucking Triple H.
I know.
Should have clotheslined both of them out of the fucking ring.
He can.
He can. He has no heart. He has a robot heart. now.
Robot heart.
Banana. All right.
So all this tells him if you ever disrespect him again, then I'll make A-Town clown under.
I think he says a clown unders like that.
Whatever.
No.
Yeah.
I heard A-Town Clown.
Yeah, A-Town clown under disappear permanently.
Yeah.
And then he announces a number one contender fatal four-way match, and it starts right now.
Right.
And it was like,
So
fuck.
that was his one little face moment. Yay. Now
Yeah.
back to being a douche.
Right.
Douche.
Skadoosh.
So we have the Street Profits versus New Catch Republic versus Angel Umberto versus AOP in a it's so obvious who's going to win this match.
Yes.
Because obviously it's not going to be AOP. Obviously it's not going to be Angel Umberto.
Correct.
And New Catch Republic just had a title shot.
At Mania.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess the Street Profits did too, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, no, they didn't get that title shot.
Oh no, they
I mean,
weren't.
They
no,
were in
that's
that.
right. Of course
were
not.
not
Yeah.
in
Well, that's why it was
3-on-3
obvious,
or
right?
whatever, yeah.
So we have Theory and Waller on commentary. Only 2 legal men at a time for this match, even though on Raw they had a triple threat tag team match. And there's 3 legal men at all time. This time it's fatal 4-way, so it's only 2 legal men. And
And if you don't wait to be tagged in,
Yeah.
you get disqualified.
No.
no,
No.
not at all. In fact, everyone gets in the ring at some point.
Yes.
And if you're not in the ring, if you're not one of the 2 teams in the ring, you can't win.
No.
So you'd kind of always want to be in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did the 2 legal men in the ring take the pin and get the pin?
I don't know.
Who knows?
No one will ever
Did they
know.
tag in someone else from another team?
Right. Who knows?
So Ford and Tyler Bate start the match, and that's where I turned it off. I was like, all right, I'll finish this later. I just can't do it. I can't do it. But Berto slaps Bates back to tag himself in, and then he knocks Bate down. Ford, Dawkins, and Dunn help Bate put Razor on his shoulders, but then Angel and Berto knee him in the face. All right, it'll be over soon, Joe. I know, I felt the same way. Then Angel and Berto threw Bate off the second rope and onto AOP and the Street Profits, and they all fall down.
You have a lot of notes for this match.
Then Dunn and Bate put Angel and Berto in ankle locks, but Berto kicks Bate into Dunn. AOP goes for the Super Collider, but Dunn and Bate both countered with Hurricane Ranas. Ford and Dawkins hit the Blockbuster on Berto, but Dunn broke up the pin. Then Dunn and Bate did moonsaults off the second rope, and then Ford did his flip over the ring post onto AOP. Then Angel hit a second rope moonsault on Bate, but Ford broke it up with a top rope frog splash to Angel's legs, because that was the only room he had. He splashed onto his legs.
Broke his legs. Gotcha.
In the end, Ford and Dawkins hit Angel with their neck breaker slam combo that's called Revelation.
Yeah.
And they get the win.
Well, at least the move looked good where the 2 guys jumped off the corners and then Ford jumped over the ring post onto AOP. Like, kind of looked cool.
Yeah.
3 people in the air.
Also,
give him
AOP's kryptonite, Montez Ford flipping over that
Yeah.
that pole.
Of course.
But this is the Street Profits now. Like anytime there's a new there's new tag champs, the Street Profits face them and then lose.
And then lose.
It's always the same matches. Like it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah.
The tag team. Oh, like why do we have 2? They should not have separated these belts.
No.
You know, and I look. Triple H has been doing things differently. It used to be like Vince would have every title defended on every single pay-per-view, and Triple H is obviously not doing that. This is just so that like tag belts for the most part are going to be defended on Raw and SmackDown,
Yeah.
like once a month. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, when you're selling 2 different shows to the networks, you almost have to make them exclusive of each other and have champs on both sides. So I kind of get that.
I mean, you could just have them appear on both shows like they originally did.
Yeah, but
Both
then you get
shows,
tired
but-
of them.
Yeah, but
'Cause
you
it was
really get tired
Judgment
of
Day.
this.
Well,
Like, there's not enough tag teams. There haven't been in a long time.
yeah.
They rotate 4 tag teams, and then once that's done, let's go back to the
Well, these 4 that fought for these titles were just like AOP's not ready.
No.
Who Humberto
Never
and
will
Angel? Like, no.
No,
You know,
never will
New
be.
Catch Republic are a joke.
Right.
And we've seen the Street Profits for way too fucking long. That they're like, how are they still together? Like the New Day, you're like, how are they still together?
know.
Okay,
Yes.
fan favorites. They sell a lot of merchandise. Biggie got hurt. Fine. But like, how is Ford not turned on Dawkins
It's been
by now?
8 years.
Has it been 8
years?
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Including NXT?
Yes.
Wow.
8 fucking years.
How long has it been for the New Day then? 15?
Like 9. Yeah, like 9.
Yeah. Jesus.
So backstage, Heyman tells Solo, I'm sorry we haven't found Kevin Owens yet, but he's got to be somewhere in this locker room. Heyman also says, you're making decisions that can only be made by one man, but Solo says, are you done yet? And then he asks, is your MFT coming with us? And then Solo looks at his thumb and smiles. He's like,
What the fuck is he doing?
He must
is he
have,
coming
like-
with us? Bend over and I'll show you.
He must have like an imaginary friend that lives in his thumb.
Yeah.
He's like, oh fuck. What do you think, Mr. Stinky?
Yeah.
It's like,
Mr. Stinky.
You're going out my hamstrings, aren't you? Yes, you are.
Paul's like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't want you to go in my mouth. No, I don't want it. I don't want it in my mouth.
That's the weirdest thing. It's like he gets angry. Like you stare at your fist, like, Paul, what am I gonna do with you guys? Like you're fucking
Right.
Doc Ock was. I don't control you.
He's
He
a
looks at
madman.
his fucking thumb.
to me.
I'm gonna stick it up my own ass and then put it in Heyman's mouth. Ass to mouth. Perfect.
Thumb, ass to mouth.
So we have an in-ring promo from Solo and Heyman. Heyman starts talking and the fans chant, "We want Roman." And then you could read Solo's lips saying, "Oh, now you do. Now you do."
Yeah,
That was good.
That's good.
Then Heyman says, as your wise man for the tribal chief, but Solo snatches the microphone from him. And Solo says, last week I had to lose a brother to find a new one. My MFT, Tama Tonga. But then we see a bloody Kevin Owens collapse on the stage. And out walks the MFT himself.
Very bloody.
Yeah.
Extreme blood.
Yes. Refs start to help KO to the back, but Owens comes back and attacks Tonga, but security runs out, pulls Owens off of Tonga, but then Solo gives KO the Samoan spike.
Right.
And then Tonga attacks Owens some more and brings in a chair. Nick Aldis runs out and tells them to stop, and Solo tosses the chair out of the ring and then leaves with Tonga.
I like how they take Kevin Owens off of them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course.
And then just hold them so that Solo can give him the Samoan spike.
Yeah.
But of course, he sold the shit out of it. He was choking the whole time after.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, it's great. He's like, he threw up his dinner from
Yeah.
the Samoan spike.
Yeah.
So then after the break, Nick Aldis shows Heyman the aftermath of a car crash outside the arena. And he says Tonga crashed his car into Kevin Owens, and Heyman looks horrified by it. And Aldis tells Heyman the draft is next week. Tell me you understand and tell me the bloodline understands, because if they don't, losing isn't the only thing that has consequences.
I don't get it.
Well, because during this time, the WWE releases were coming through the news feed on
okay.
Twitter. No, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a joke. But they were.
like, wait a minute, it's not. It can't be what he meant.
But the cuts were being announced during SmackDown.
Consequences.
Yeah, exactly. John McFarlane.
Now I know.
Yeah, now
Now I
he
know.
knows.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Carlito versus Santos Escobar with Zelina Vega and Elektra Lopez ringside. Well, yeah. Carlito was beating up Escobar outside the ring, and then he picked up Vega and put her on his shoulders with his head in between her thighs. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, sure.
Later,
You're sitting at home like, it should have been me.
Later, Lopez hopped on the apron, so Vega pulled her off and went for the Hurricane Rana. But Lopez caught her and threw her into the barricade.
I mean, through her is a very loose term.
That's true.
Yeah.
Told her, can you go over there?
Lightly placed her. Then Santos kicked the middle rope into Carlito's balls as he was getting back into the ring. Then he threw him into the ring post and hit the Phantom Driver for the pointless win. Santos is still denying that he attacked Dragon Lee. And again, it's too obvious that it's Carlito, but if Carlito's going to turn on the LWO,
Why is it getting its
wouldn't
ass
he be
kicked?
joining
Right.
Santos? But Santos just beat him up, so that I'm
Makes no
still
sense.
I'm still holding out hope that it was Andrade and Vega.
Yeah.
But I doubt it. I really doubt it.
That's the dream.
I don't
That
think it's going to
would
happen.
Be great.
Also, who cares
Who cares?
about Dragon Lee?
Well, nobody.
Zero.
It's
Right.
literally zero. And you could have made Carlito cool as well, and we kind of care less about that.
Yeah.
Why are you drawing this out? Just fucking tell us who did
Why
it
is
already.
Carlito even here?
Where is this footage going
That's
to
why
come out
I
of?
want to know.
Oh, we just found the footage. Here it is.
Like,
They're going to find it in 6 months.
what is Carlito? How is he helping?
Right.
Like, is
He
this
was a
like a
great
hey?
heel.
Was this like a hey? You know, you're old now. You can't really do what you used to. Come back for a year, and then we'll make you a backstage producer.
I think he's
or
better than
trainer
half
in
the
NXT.
roster as far as wrestling.
What does he
He's
do?
probably in the middle of the pack.
I just don't. What does he do?
I don't know.
Next up, we have Kayla Braxton interviewing Damage Control from up in a skybox. Dakota Kai says Io will take her title back when she's good and ready. Damage Control is still the most dominant force in WWE. The Kabuki Warriors still have the tag titles. But then Jade Cargill's music hits, and Bianca Belair and Jade appear in the skybox next to them.
Oh, y'all rented one of these too?
And they just yell at each other, and that's where I called bullshit because I was like, hold on. They said that SmackDown was sold out, yet they had these two empty skyboxes, huh?
Ah.
Seth?
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
If they buy their own tickets, does that count? I mean, according to Tony Khan, it counts. Tony Khan. Thanks, guys.
yeah.
You know, Tony Khan bought 10,000 tickets to All In just so he could be like, more tickets sold, more tickets sold. Where are these 10,000 people? They just didn't show?
Yeah.
Right.
Next up, we have Naomi versus Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship. Naomi hit the big butt blast.
Hey!
it's
One,
First
two.
big butt blast since she returned, but Bayley kicks out. That ass ain't what it used to be.
No.
No.
Get to the gym.
Old gray ass, it ain't what she
Get to
used
the gym. Get to Whataburger.
Get to the
Well,
chopper.
You know, or do squats. You know, that's how they make the butts.
Bayley
What
went
are you
for.
talking about?
You need something else to make that booty. So Bayley went for the elbow drop, but Naomi got her knees up. Naomi hit an X Factor, but Bayley kicked out. Naomi went for the split-legged moonsault, but Bayley got her knees up. Bayley hits the elbow drop. Naomi kicks out. Naomi hit a crossbody from the ring to Bayley outside the ring. Bayley gave Naomi a Bayley to belly on the announce table, but it didn't break because they were standing on the floor. So
Yeah.
it was like a lame Bayley to belly. Then Tiffany Stratton just comes out from the crowd, attacks both women for the double DQ. She stacks them next to each other in the ring and hits the prettiest moonsault.
Yeah. This was a
So there
good
you go.
match until the ending.
Right.
Yeah, I guess Bayley couldn't handle Naomi.
No.
Going back and forth.
I mean, I guess Naomi can't take a clean loss from the champion.
I don't know.
Well, what's weird here is, okay, I guess Stratton's going to be Bayley's first title defense, but wouldn't you rather just like wait a few months and have Stratton take it from her?
Right.
Yeah.
Bayley doesn't need this long.
Well, her second
No.
title.
Bayley's had it so many times already.
Right.
You know, Bayley's had a long title run, and
Yeah.
you would think Bayley's just a transitional champion at this point.
Sure.
Obviously, they're going to do the rematch with Io, but you could do the rematch with Io for the next couple months and then have her job to Stratton. I don't know.
Yeah.
push.
It seems like Stratton might be
new
first.
young talent.
Or maybe they have Stratton win Money in the Bank. Because at
Maybe.
this point, I
Oh,
can
that's
literally
really good.
not see any other woman.
That's
pulling
really
it.
good. That's really good, actually.
Like, unless they're going to do.
Io again.
No.
She'd be
Unless
perfect.
they're going to do like Chelsea and have her cash in and fail.
What Stratton needs to
Oh my
become
God.
is oh stop.
Please,
Stratton,
no.
Stratton needs to become, you know, what Alexa Bliss was back in the day. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like just a cocky, pretty wrestler.
Yeah.
And she can go on a pretty decently long run. as
there's
that.
someone else they could have done that with. They could have done that with Liv.
Yeah, but
Like,
Liz doesn't have that. She's never really had that cocky attitude. She's always been kind of like that
Crazy.
golf crazy kind of girl. You know, the golf like. But I think Stratton's had it since day one. That's been
Yeah,
her character
right.
the whole time. I have
Yeah.
daddy's money. I'm awesome. There's a girl in NXT that's like. She's kind of like a Matt Riddle type where she's like, I think she's barefoot and she's like flipping all over the place. And no, I'm just saying, like, she's pretty hot and she's actually pretty good in the ring. I bet they bring her up really quick. I can't think of her
Soul
name.
Ruka?
Soul, yeah,
Yeah.
Soul something.
she's the one who does that like flip RKO
Yeah.
in
That's
the
cool.
corner.
Yeah.
Solda Luca or whatever
Yeah.
it is,
Right.
something like that.
Banging Tyler Bate.
Shut up.
No, right,
no
that's
way.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god.
He's like,
dick. She folds it into. You're like, what?
got it in.
His
it's in.
cock must be like half of him.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Half.
You have a 2-foot cock.
Yeah.
Half of him.
I believe it.
Jesus.
That's awesome.
All right, so Raw opens with Michael Cole. Joe can't believe he has to see it. He's like,
What?
I need to see them fucking.
Who? No, I'm just
What
looking.
are you
her
looking up? Yeah. I think they were at the Hall of Fame together.
Yeah.
Were they really?
Right.
What a shame.
What a shame.
What a shame.
What a shame. What a bitch. Can't believe she's fucking this guy and not me.
I have midget porn.
Bitch porn.
Joe's like, I could do it.
Yeah. Is there no one else? All right, so Raw opens with Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. They're in the ring to hype the
no.
Battle Royal to
hype
crown a new women's world champion, but that's the main event. So
Right.
Oh God.
Sorry. Wow.
I thought you were like,
You're trying to talk and a yawn takes over. You know,
Eric,
Yeah.
Pat
picking up a-
McAfee was in the ring, and Eric's like, is he gonna have a match?
Right. No,
Hey,
it
wake-
makes no sense that they're
waking up
in,
at 4 a.m. for work. Am I right?
Right. It makes no sense.
What's
that
that like?
they're terrible?
I don't know what that is.
They're in the ring hyping this, and it's like in our main event. It's like, well, then why the fuck are you here?
Yeah. I mean, our boy Pat McAfee was good the way he announced it.
Right.
And Cole ruined it by talking.
Yes.
By existing.
Right.
Speaking of ruined things, we have an in-ring promo from Mr. Yeet Fuck, Jey Uso.
Jesus.
He's the worst.
Jay does his promo where he repeats the same thing over and over while the crowd keeps yelling yeet. And then he starts to talk about his match against Damian Priest at Backlash, but then the bi-curious vampire walks out. Eric, yeah, you have a question?
Yeah, I do. Does anyone give a shit about this match?
No.
Nobody.
Even Bobby Lashley. No.
Right? Like, I have zero Like, I don't care who wins. I don't care who loses.
That's why I told you, like, Priest cannot be the champ.
Right.
Priest tells Jay the yeet suits you, dog. Priest cuts a promo so bad that backstage Triple H was like... Triple H must have been like saying, oh my God, we have to get this belt off him ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP.
He's like, Priest, come here. You're injured. I feel just fine.
Right.
Priest
You're
was like
injured.
the Terminator, still trying to understand human emotions. And also remember his lines. He was like, Jay, remember when we hung out that one time? That was nice. That was a nice time. And you told me we're next, but you were half right because
Triple H is
I
backstage.
was next.
Triple H is backstage like, Sean, when did you give him his lines?
Yeah.
Sean's like, oh, it was 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Shit.
He's like, he said, we're next, but I was NXT.
Sean, what the fuck? Why did you write his promo with like your fucking pen?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You couldn't type it out?
I'm cross-eyed. I can't do it. I put this word in front of that word. It just doesn't work.
So Priest says, you're just the first of many that the machine, and that's me, right? No, you're not a machine. Oh, right. The machine's going to feed me to make sure this looks good on me. Obviously, Priest is worse than Jay, but Jay says the stupider things.
Yeah.
That's all you see me as, bro? Just another tag team guy, right? Just another Uso, right?
It's racist.
Strong talk coming from the leader of the Judgment Day. But the only reason why you're the leader of the Judgment Day is because Rhea Ripley got hurt. By the way, how mommy doing? Tell her I said,
What?
That's got to be on there. You got
Hey, Eric.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Joe in a while.
Right.
But if you see him, can you just tell him I said, ah? Can you just do that for me?
I can.
All right,
What's
go
that?
ahead.
Oh, Andrew said, ah.
Oh, will you tell him back? Aha!
Yeah.
All right.
I saw Joe.
Yeah.
Joe said, aha.
Do you
that,
get it?
that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great guy. Hey, tell him I said, Yeah.
So fucking stupid. What did he even say? Tell me what he was really trying to say.
Right.
Like, I'll lick her pussy? I don't know. Like, tell her I said I'll eat that pussy.
Wait, how mommy doing? Tell her I said,
Right.
hey, champ, you know what that make you to me right now?
What?
Dom Mysterio's bitch.
But why does it?
I don't know.
He just. Well,
Yeah.
I thought he's the leader, though.
Right.
Right.
If you see Rhea Ripley, tell her I want to eat them feet.
I guess now Dominic's going to eat in your ass, priest.
Jesus.
Wait, really?
Ah! Yeah. Can that replace the Miz vomit? Hold on. Wait.
How mommy doing? Tell her I said.
Hold on. So next up we have R-Truth. Nah, not really.
It's pretty good though.
It needs to be something else. Like it needs to be like, look, Stacy Keibler showed up in a bikini.
I said.
Wait. Do Jay followed by Miz closely behind.
Okay.
See if you can do it.
All right. Oh, like habla. Hold on.
How mommy doing? Tell her I said.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So Jay gets fired up and tells Priest that he's going to be the next world heavyweight champion. Let me hear you say yeet.
Yeah.
No.
Then JD McDonough tries to attack Jay from behind, but Jay saw it coming. Jay goes for a super kick on JD, but JD moves, so Jay super kicked Priest instead.
Yeah.
And Jay cooled Priest down with his stupid dance. He's like, "Oh, you okay? Here, let me." He does that.
Yeah.
And then he leaves.
Thank you.
Backstage, Priest yells at JD, and then Dominic walks up with his arm in a sling. And Priest is like, "Oh, what the fuck, you too?" And Dominic's like, "Yeah, but I'm not leaving." Unlike Rhea, because no one will miss me.
Right.
And he says Santos is taking his place in the tag match later. All right. Next up, we have DIY versus Awesome Truth for the World Tag Team Championship. Okay. R-Truth. Just making sure it's
Not
still
over yet.
there, still ready.
Yeah. Look what. Good. Read. You're
I
gonna
thought
see.
about
I'm gonna be right.
his present, like I was gonna give him $1.
Yeah.
Like for his present, and then be like, "Hey, what happened?" "Oh yeah, thanks. Take that right back."
Yeah. Take that right back.
R-Truth did the splits, and Johnny Gargano gave him a round of applause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey,
Great.
Johnny, don't make me hate you.
Right.
Don't make me hate you. You're my favorite once upon a time. Don't make me fucking hate you.
It's true.
Hey, Johnny, get your shit together.
Yeah. Later, Miz went for the skull-crushing finale, but Ciampa elbowed him in the face, and Miz was a little surprised since they've been friends lately.
Well, titles.
Truth went for the 5-knuckle shuffle on Ciampa, but Johnny super kicked Truth. Ciampa hit Truth with a pedigree, but Truth kicked out. Then DIY hit Truth with meat in the middle, but Miz broke up the pin by pulling Johnny out of the ring. Then Miz threw Ciampa over the barricade, and then Miz and Truth hit Johnny with the Truth crushing finale for the win.
Just take these titles off of them. It was a fun WrestleMania win. Let DIY take them and actually legitimize these things.
Come on, guys.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Joe needs his food money.
So what happened?
After the match, Johnny shook hands and hugged Miz and Truth, but Ciampa refused.
Backlash.
What, where he turns on Johnny?
Fuck. That doesn't work.
Right.
Dollar?
So now he only has 2 posts on his Ciampa on his Instagram. Some bullshit about WrestleMania.
Right.
And then just this black and white photo of him.
Fuck.
Here's the
sitting
thing.
on the edge of the
Could they
ring.
go bad and win the titles?
Maybe.
They need to.
Sure, Joe. Hey, let's just tell him yes so that he doesn't feel bad. Yeah, Joe, I think it's possible. Sure. Look, because the Indian can...
It's his birthday. Just let him have it.
Yeah. Let him have it.
Indy and Candace turned heel. Maybe they're going to join them. And
they'll all be healed together.
And reform that shitty group in NXT.
Well, it might be better because they wouldn't have Austin Theory. They'd have Ciampa.
I mean, God, I hope so. Like, here's the thing. I'm so tired of goofy DIY.
Yes.
That, like, look, we don't need the Ciampa Gargano feud again because it's been done twice. And
Sure.
yes, it was amazing, but it doesn't need to happen again. But I guess I would take it over this goofy shit.
Yeah.
But let's hope.
Right,
let's
like
hope,
even when they were faces, they weren't goofy.
Yeah.
right.
You know?
Let's hope that it is both of them turning heel. You know,
I
I guess that's what we could hope for, but I don't know.
Because like, if you can take the IC title off Zack Ryder the night after WrestleMania, after he won it,
Yeah.
why can't you do that with the tag titles?
Right.
It's our truth.
Right? Awesome Truth didn't go over the first time it happened like 11 years ago.
At least
Yeah.
admit this, which is for no money. I'm a lot closer than you thought I was going to be.
Sure. I guess.
I'll take it.
Oh, now
worth
I have
a
to look
dollar.
at Ellsworth's face.
It's worth $1 in here and in here.
It's a mental dollar.
Next up, we have the return of Gunther.
Oh, great.
You know what would be hilarious? You know what would really be hilarious?
What?
The Bets Till Backlash. What if they win it 2 days later?
Well, why would it be 2 days
On
later?
Monday.
On Raw.
Oh.
Like, it'd be so great.
No, it wouldn't.
I'd be like, yay, DIY still are the champs. I still get $1.
That would suck.
I did it.
All right, so we have the return of Gunther. He walks out with his boys, Kaiser and Vinci, and
Yeah.
Gunther says, I'm not out here to take shots at Sami Zayn. For 666 days, I elevated the Intercontinental Championship to heights never seen before, and I became the greatest champion in its history. However, I had a target on my back for 2 years, so I want to tell Sami, thank you.
Yeah.
He says he's glad to be the hunter once again, and he declares for the King of the Ring tournament. And after he wins King of the Ring, he will decide which championship he wants next. And I feel like everything he's saying is true and going to happen.
Right. For sure.
You know? Like, he's going to win King of the Ring,
Yeah.
and then he's going to challenge Cody, and
Well, like
Cody's going to beat him.
who beats him
fuck
if he
it.
goes to the King of the Ring?
I know.
Challenge Priest.
Yeah, maybe.
Beat the fuck out of Priest.
That's true, yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Right. Although I don't think Priest is going to be the champion for long again.
yeah.
Maybe not even after Backlash. He's so bad. Because the thing is, like, Drew's got to have a big match in Scotland. That's in June.
Yeah.
You would think it's for the World Heavyweight Championship. It'd be weird if it was Drew versus Priest. Drew versus Jay makes so much more sense because he fucking hates Jay.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't know. Maybe Jay gets a month. Like, Priest wins it, he's the champ for 3 weeks. Jay wins it, he's the champ for 3 weeks. Drew wins it, he's the champ, and then
For
CM
2
Punk
months,
comes
yeah,
back.
or whatever. Yeah.
SummerSlam. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 months.
So New Day comes out, and Xavier Woods says, you're looking at the reigning, defending King of the Ring, and I plan on cementing my legacy when I become the 2-time King of the Ring. But New Day is just way too corny now.
He ain't got no gold because he lost his championship title to Sam Zayn. Where your gold at, Gunther? Where your gold at? Where your gold at, Gunther? Where your gold at? Where your gold at, Gunther? Where your gold at? Where your gold at, Gunther? Where your gold at? Enough.
That was McAfee. Gunther tells Vinci and Kaiser to handle them, but Woods yells, no! We fought them so many times already. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. One more won't hurt.
What's wrong with one more?
The New Day versus Imperium.
You know who wants to see this match again? Nobody!
Oh, was that actually on the show?
Should have
No.
been. I mean, that's basically what Woods said.
Yeah, basically.
New Day wins with up and down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Up, down, down.
Up, down, down.
Right.
Up and down and down. After the match, Gunther threw a fit and glared at Kaiser before leaving. Kaiser helped Vinci out of the ring, but then slammed him onto the LED screen. He beats up Vinci outside the ring. Officials run out to stop Kaiser. And then Vinci was, it was funny, he was laying on the steel steps. Now, Kaiser's done this before, but it was different because I think he did it to Kofi, and Kofi's head was next to the steps, and the idea was he kicked Kofi's head into the steps. But here, Kaiser, or Vinci was laying on top of the steps, and then Kaiser just drop kicked the steps. So, like, really, he didn't do anything.
No.
I thought
It
he
looked like he didn't do anything.
I thought his head was hanging over and he drop kicked the head into the steps.
It didn't really look like
Well,
that
that would
to
be
me.
better.
Yeah. Maybe if anything, he kicked his arm. I don't know. But it didn't look as devastating as when he did it to Kofi. So I don't know. Maybe Vinci's next to be released. Maybe he's, I don't know, got to go away for a while.
Yeah.
But you would think, like, Imperium's not just going to be two guys.
Yeah, right.
People were fans were speculating that it'll be Dragunov, but Dragunov beat Gunther
Yeah, right.
like in a match. Why would he be his bitch?
Yeah.
Especially when Triple H, is in charge now and NXT's canon to him. Triple H is like, it's canon to me, damn it.
What's Vinci without Imperium?
Nothing.
No, nothing. He's either fired or he's gonna be
fired last.
He's gonna come back soon, or a few months. So then Kaiser walked into a gorilla, and Gunther was standing there, and he looked pleased at what Kaiser did. So.
Sure.
Yeah, like they tried to do like Vinci as a standalone guy in NXT. He's like,
right.
I'm very sophisticated and shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, snooze.
Yeah. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Drew McIntyre. McAfee said, this man was champion for 5 minutes. And Cole said, 5 minutes could be considered a long time, especially at my age. Well, what I'm trying to say is my dick don't work.
Shut up, Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck up.
Yeah.
The fans chant CM Punk, so Drew sits in the middle of the ring, cross-legged.
So good.
He says, why do you cheer his name? That man hates all of you. The only person he hates more than you is himself.
So good.
Some of the crowd does the what chant. So he says, if you say what if you French kissed your cousins? And they say, what?
Yeah.
So Drew says, you're sick.
Jesus.
He's so amazing.
He is.
Like, fuck you, Vince, for not letting him do this years ago.
Vince loved him. He just never let him do his own fucking
promos for you.
Right.
The chosen one. What else do I say? That's it. You're the chosen one. What does
have-
it mean? That's it.
He's like,
Say it.
I don't want to
Say it.
I have a sword.
Yeah.
That's it.
Here, take my fake sword.
My sword is named Betty or some girl's name.
Drew says, my relationship with professional wrestling is complex, but you people don't know that. Don't know about that because the most complex relationship you people have had is with your right hand.
Yes. Sex jokes.
And then Drew declares for King of the Ring. Drew versus Gunther? Or did they somehow avoid that? Does Punk fuck over Drew
Are
again?
the finals at the castle?
No.
No. King of the Ring is the Saudi pay-per-view
Yeah.
in late May. As opposed
Are you
to...
fucking serious? So it's
Yeah.
France, then Saudi,
yeah.
then the
Yeah.
castle?
Half the pay-per-views now are in,
Yeah.
I know
other
that, but I
countries.
mean, like, those are super close together, aren't they?
Yeah.
May, and then June. Wow.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Right. Sheamus walks out and he says, you're not taking responsibility for your own mistakes, and that makes you a coward. You got your WrestleMania moment in front of your wife and brother, and then you blew it over some stupid social media spat. You should be standing here, the World Heavyweight Champion, but over a meme and a t-shirt, you threw it all away.
It's a great line.
We've traveled the world together and had banger after banger after banger.
Here it comes.
So I'm here to tell you the truth. A one-armed CM Punk kicked your arse. This obsession is taking down your career, and Drew's comeback was amazing. Jesus.
Before you were injured, it was banger after banger after banger. But since you've returned, it looks to me like it's been burger after burger after burger.
Wow.
So it's funny, when Sheamus came back last week and we were joking, like we made a joke saying, like
Looks a little beefy.
Hunter called him and was like, can you be here? And he's like, next week? Fuck! Sheamus, because everyone was shitting on Sheamus on social media. So he said like, yeah, I appreciate that, whatever, I'll get over it. But I was supposed to come after the draft and I got called up early. He literally just said like I wasn't ready for TV yet.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought he was a CrossFit guy like Seth. Like, those guys
was.
are never big. But
Right.
he's been enjoying life. Didn't he get married
Well,
last year? He's been enjoying life.
I mean, look, if
Let him enjoy it.
no one would have been calling him fat if he just wasn't absolutely shredded the last time we saw him. I mean,
Right.
he was shredded.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
He looks better than 99% of the world right
Yeah,
now.
of course.
Right.
Except for his, orange hair.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Not that part. Yeah.
So Sheamus laughs and says, I could lose the weight, but you can't lose stupid. Stop blaming everyone else for your mistakes. Drew says, it is everybody else. The guys in the back last week were calling you the Ginger Pillsbury Doughboy and Flubber Man. And Sheamus says, I don't care what they say about me, but Drew says, I care what they say because I'm your friend. We used to fight and then drink later, but I only fight if it's worthwhile. So I'm going to sit ringside for your match. and I'm gonna watch your back. Commentary's like, oh, what does he mean by that?
Oh, so vague, so
I think he's
mysterious.
gonna watch
So
his back.
vague.
Yeah.
So
You
we have
watched it.
Sheamus versus the guy everyone beats, Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura laid Sheamus on the announce table and then jumped off the barricade to knee Sheamus on the back of his surgically repaired neck. Sheamus hit White Noise off the second rope. Later, McIntyre kind of delayed Nakamura going for the Kinshasa, which helped Sheamus avoid it. And then Sheamus ended up winning with the Brogue Kick.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What are we gonna do with these two?
I don't know.
They've already had the bangers.
Right. It'd be cool if just Sheamus goes heel with him. Then maybe I could be into Sheamus.
Let them take the tag titles off of someone.
Well,
If you're not giving Drew his title back.
yeah. Next up, we have Kathy Kelly interviewing Sami Zayn backstage. And Sami says, I heard Chad Gable's going to go out there tonight to explain himself, but I don't see how he can defend his actions. Then Bronson Reed walks up and says, Uncle Bobby. And he says, no, that's not me, you idiot.
I'm not him. Uncle Sami.
Reed says, never mind, Chad Gable, you've got bigger problems to deal with. And Sami says, this is what you want? Holds up the IC title. It's a piece of shit anyway. It looks like shit. They won't let me get a new one. Take it. I don't fucking
please.
want it.
Yeah.
No, Sami says, anytime, any place. Reed walks away, but then comes right back and attacks Sami from behind, lays him out. Reed tells Sami, you're looking at the new champ, and then he runs into him again.
There's got to be someone like a KO or a Sammy or Drew that's like, aren't you supposed to be bigger? Like
Yeah.
they put you as Godzilla and you're shorter than me. I'm not even a big guy.
Right.
I was hoping Sammy would say something like that. Bigger problems, like smaller. Shorter problems, like
But
that
maybe
would
they
make
don't.
sense.
Maybe they don't want to point that out.
Then put him in fucking stilts or something.
Yeah.
He's shorter than Sammy.
know.
Sammy is not even a big guy.
Yeah.
And what does Triple H see in this guy? He's terrible.
He's not good.
He's fucking terrible. Can't talk. Can't wrestle.
Yeah, but you know
and
what
he's
he-
not even big.
But you know what he can do?
What?
He can make you soaked.
Just one guy, I guess.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh wait, no one else getting soaked.
No.
I thought it was Reed. It
I
was
thought
me.
it was everybody.
I came on myself. This is all my cum.
What does he see in this guy?
I soaked myself.
I don't get it.
I don't know. You need big guys, I guess, to lose.
Yeah.
Then let Otis
what
do
he's
that. At
gonna
least
do.
he's a nice, likable guy.
Well, speaking of that, we have an in-ring promo from Chad Gable. Gable walked out in a suit. Now that he's a heel with
suit.
with every member of the Alpha Academy. There was another QR code. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Gable says winning wasn't enough for Sammy last week. He saw me weeping in the corner, so he placed that championship right in front of my face. But I still showed class. I raised his hand in the middle of the ring, but that wasn't good enough. He celebrated with his wife right in front of me.
It's his fault.
That should have been me at WrestleMania.
I should have been fucking his
Should
wife.
have been me celebrating with my daughter in the front row. But I've been wasting my time training Sami Zayn. I've been wasting my time training a bunch of losers.
Finally, he says it.
Yeah,
He was
idiot.
so good here.
Yeah, he was.
He was great.
You
Award
think
nominee.
about Chad Gable. He started in the tag team with Jason Jordan. They were a good tag team. Then he became Shorty G.
Right.
Awful.
Then he became Shoosh, which is basically like a silly gimmick for a heel.
But he got over, became a babyface from it. Mm-hmm. And now he's a pretty damn good heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tells Tozawa, I love this. He dresses down all of them
Oh,
individually.
for sure.
He tells Tozawa, every week you come out here, you do a little dance, and you rack up loss after loss. It's pathetic.
True.
Tells Maxine, oh, she's pretty as a princess, but dumb as a box of rocks.
Wow.
That's that's great. You don't hear that anymore.
No. They mean the
Because
truth.
you can't. The truth. He says, I've given you everything and got nothing in return. It's pathetic.
It is.
Then finally he tells Otis, he says, don't even get me started. Otis, my number one guy. You have proven yourself beyond a shadow of a doubt to be the biggest disappointment of them all.
Right.
Aw.
True.
Remember when he first recruited Otis and had him shave and like slick his hair back?
Yeah.
Now he looks like a caveman again.
Right. And that was when Otis turned heel.
Yeah.
To join Gable.
Right.
But then the shoes got too over.
It did. They're like, all right, grow out your fucking beard.
I hope
Do the
they-
worm again.
I mean, his music is good, but I hope they change it. And instead of like, shush, it's just like shush. And then like
Oh,
serious
that'd be good.
music,
That'd be
you know?
good.
Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, if only. Shut your fucking mouth. So then,
Shut up, Marks.
right. So Gable tells his team, we're going to get on the same page and you're going to help me win the Intercontinental Championship no matter what, right? No matter what. And then he tells Otis to say it. And Otis thinks about it, but then he says, no matter what. And Gable says, good.
He's with him.
He leaves.
Right.
Gable's got to win this
What
belt.
are they, the Avengers?
Of course he does.
Whatever.
He's got to win his first singles championship. He deserves it. He's
For
so
sure.
fucking good. For a
Right.
guy that small to be that good, and you could take him seriously.
Yeah.
Like finally they figured it out. This guy was such a good he's such a good wrestler. He's one of the best in-ring guys.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and he's
like,
not
we-
bad on the mic.
And they finally figured it out.
Yeah.
It's a great the turn made sense and everything.
Yeah.
He wanted it so bad.
He could lead a heel faction, a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Well,
There's a rumor that he's going to dump Otis, Tozawa, and Maxine and align himself with the Creed brothers.
Creed brothers, yeah.
does Ivy go there too?
Who cares? No.
Yeah.
Let's hope not. She's not good.
Let's hope
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. But it'd be great. I was thinking about this. Like, it'd be great if Gable finally wins the Intercontinental title. This whole time he's been saying it's for his daughter, right? Mm-hmm. And then, like, they let the daughter in the ring. She gets in the ring, and he just, like, pushes her out of the way. I did it!
Yes. That would be fucking amazing.
Proving that it was he only cared about himself
Yes.
the whole
Never
time.
going to happen, but that would be
That's
great.
how you pay off that story.
Yeah.
By making his little girl cry.
They hire a midget. They say it's his daughter.
Oh,
There you go.
God.
There you go.
He beats her up. Backstage, Dominic and Ricochet have a stupid little confrontation. What'd they say, Eric?
I don't care.
But then Dominic turns to leave, and Liv Morgan is standing right there looking at him. And Dominic's like,
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
Dominic's like, are you my new mommy? Are you my new mommy?
Does
Mommy
Mommy
left,
do-
and I can't fuck her anymore.
Mommy?
Right.
Because what?
Will you be my mommy?
Does mommy do this?
Yeah. Next up, we have Andrade and Ricochet versus JD and Escobar. Dominic was ringside. He tripped Ricochet without the ref seeing. Escobar jumped on the apron to give Ricochet a Hurricane Rana on the floor. Ricochet went for a springboard dive, but Escobar kicked him in midair. Escobar gave Ricochet a Hurricane Rana off the top rope, but Ricochet landed on JD with kind of like a leg drop. That was nice. Then Andrade hit Santos with the back elbow, and JD hit he hit JD with his finisher for the win. Andrade's finisher, since he came back, was called The Message, but this time Cole called it The Shadow.
The Shadow, yeah.
And he called it The Shadow twice, so I guess it's The Shadow now.
Oh, the shadow.
The
I just
Shadow
don't
knows.
understand why it's not the Hammerlock DDT.
Yeah, right, right.
Like,
It
there's-
doesn't need a name.
it looks way better. Well, no, but I mean, it's not the Hammerlock DDT anymore.
Right.
Like he should just be hitting that fucking DDT because it's so good.
Yeah.
But instead now he puts you up in the air and spins you around so that it's not dangerous at all. It's like a lame suplex.
Yeah.
After the match, Damian Priest attacks Andrade and Ricochet. Priest gives Ricochet the Razor's Edge. He gives Andrade the South of Heaven choke slam, and then Priest tells JD and Dom something in Spanish. And I guess Ray is a bad father. He didn't teach his son Spanish.
Right.
Because Dominic doesn't know. He's like, what did he say? And then Priest says, I don't need anybody. You guys need me.
It's true.
So
Okay.
exactly the opposite of what Ripley said to do. She said, don't fuck this up.
Yeah.
You know?
I think having Liv join them or join Dom would be a great way to turn her face when she comes back. She beats up Liv, then she beats up Dom.
Yeah,
and
right.
She's just a huge face now.
Right.
Perfect.
I mean, they've been cheering her for so long already.
Yeah.
You know?
I think they give big. Well, we're gonna find out in a minute, but I think Liv takes this title at a pay-per-view with a nice heel win, maybe assist from Dom. It can work out well for Rhea's return.
Maybe. Next up, Jackie Redmond interviews Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell backstage, but it's interrupted by a bunch of screaming. We see Nia Jax and Liv Morgan being held back by Adam Pearce and officials. And then Becky walks up and asks Jackie for the mic. She's walking around backstage hyping the Battle Royal, but she passes Maxine. So she goes back to her and says, this is your first time fighting for a world championship, right? You go out there and show everybody why it won't be your last.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then Becky looks in the camera and says, the way we got here wasn't ideal, but Rhea Ripley, when you're ready, I'll be here waiting. And then Becky walked through Gorilla, and you could see Triple H sitting next to Road Dogg and William Regal. And Becky tells Hunter, get that camera ready. We're going to need an updated picture. and she wasn't lying.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Spoiler alert.
we have the Women's Battle Royal.
It's right here.
For the Women's World Championship, we've got Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Piper Niven, Chelsea Green, Maxine Dupree, Ivy Nile, Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae, Natalia, and Party Pussy.
Oh.
It's a party in your pussy.
And they were there as a tag team. Like they would win
Yes.
the title together.
Right. It would have been like, what's their name?
The Bunny Boys.
No, the Lake Cool.
Yeah, Lake Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cole says for the first time in 17 years, a world championship will be won in a battle royal. I think he said the last one was Great Khali won the world championship. in a
Maybe like
battle
on a
royal.
SmackDown or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
Nia and Piper knock everyone else down, and then they start punching each other in the tit. So that was,
Sexy.
That was fine. Then Candice and Indy.
that was fine.
Candice and Indy were eliminated first by Maxine. Then Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, they do this move where Carter lays on her back, Katana runs at her, and then Carter puts her feet up to flip Katana over, like, onto their opponent sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
And, like, they didn't have a name for it, so I just called it the pussy shot.
Gymnastics.
It's
the
a
pussy shot.
It's a pussy shot.
I'll take
Yeah.
it.
So they do a couple pussy shots. Then Shayna tried to AA Katana out of the ring, but Kaden was on the apron and caught her, but then Zoe super kicked Carter for a double pussy elimination.
No.
Eliminated 2 pussies
Yeah.
for the price of 1.
It's a double pussy elimination.
Double pussy punt.
Yeah.
Then Ivy had Nia in an armbar while hanging upside down, but Nia swung Ivy into the ring post to eliminate her. There were a lot of like unique eliminations. I thought this was actually a really good battle royal.
Yeah.
Like obviously we knew there were 2 possible winners and that's it. But
Right.
I liked how everyone got eliminated.
Yeah.
Maxine got in Nia's face, so Nia shoved her down. Maxine got some kicks in, but Nia threw her out. Then Becky kicked Piper out, but Piper pulled Becky out from the ring under the bottom rope, whipped Becky into the steel steps, hit her with the cannonball. Then she lays Becky on the announce table. Piper pulls Nia from under the rope, but Nia gave Piper a choke slam on Becky, but the announce table didn't break.
Ouch, baby.
So Nia gave Piper a Samoan drop, but the announce table didn't break.
Very ouch.
Then Natalia threw out Chelsea, but the refs didn't see it because they were looking at the chaos outside the ring, so Chelsea got back in the ring.
Nice.
After the commercial break, they showed that Nia gave Becky a powerbomb to finally break the announce table.
To break the
During
fucking
the
table.
break.
Zoe eliminated Chelsea with a clothesline, and this time it counts. Shayna kicks out Natalia. Nia threw out Shayna and Zoe. And then Becky crawls back in the ring. Final 3, Becky, Liv, and Nia. Liv went for a code breaker on Nia, but Nia caught her. But then Becky gave Liv a neck breaker, which made Liv give Nia the code breaker. I thought that was nice. Then Nia went for a double annihilator on Liv and Becky.
Ooh, that's
although
hot.
Cole called it the Eradicator.
Shut up, Michael.
Yeah.
But they pushed her off the top rope. Nia was on the apron. Liv gave her a code breaker. Becky gave her a leg drop from the second rope. Nia's out. Becky and Liv, final 2.
Yeah.
They fight on the apron. Liv gives Becky a code breaker, but Becky held on. Liv goes for Oblivion, but Becky caught her, gave her the manhandle slam, and Liv rolled on the apron and hit the floor. It wasn't a great manhandle slam because they just didn't have much room on the apron.
Yeah.
They
Right.
probably should have just done something else.
Yeah.
But Becky Lynch is the new women's world champion
Yeah. Second place, Liv Morgan.
every time. And it always ends on the apron.
It does.
Yes.
So Becky celebrates in the crowd, hugs a bunch of kids. A lot of fans online were upset about Becky winning. But like
Yeah.
Ripley's winning this back in a few months anyway.
Yeah.
And like just like, yeah, you could have Liv beat Becky. If Liv beats Becky on a pay-per-view, that's bigger than Liv winning a battle royal.
Right.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
But you could go either way because Becky's still the bigger name than Liv. Becky's a star. Liv's not a star.
Yeah.
Like she's not a star that Becky is. Like, you know, we like Liv, but she's not Becky.
And again,
She's
if
just
she
not.
uses the Judgment Day to help her win this title, it's even more in Rhea's face. Like the Judgment Day helped you. That's my title.
You know, you could also do is you could have Liv win. Well, I guess she already did.
Yeah.
Win Money in the
Sure, he
Bank.
won Money in the Bank.
Cash in on Ripley after
Yeah.
she beats Becky. Yeah. Yeah, they can go a couple ways with this. You could have Becky Rhea 2.
Yeah.
Or you could have Liv beat Becky right before Rhea comes back.
Right.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
Yeah.
You have options. Maybe Becky wins the first rematch and then Ripley beats her for the rubber match if they do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I could.
But the thing with Liv is, I mean, Uncle Howdy's showing up soon, and Liv's most likely going to be involved with that.
Maybe.
She was going to be the first time.
I know, but I see her going to the Judgment Day right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know how long these QR codes are going to last.
No.
So we'll see. But that's the end of Raw. Becky's the new champ. I mean, it was cool. It's been a while since Becky's been the champ.
Right.
I don't have any problem with it.
Yeah.
Becky's great. You know?
Yeah.
This is what it's obviously she wasn't going to be, but when a star gets injured, you have to replace with another star.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what you do. So, all right, let's give some awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Dominic Mysterio.
Dirty Dom with his dirty stash.
With his dirty dick.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I had Earthquake, Piper Niven.
Pipe. Wow.
Well, I mean,
Ouch. You mean Shark?
Shark.
Yeah. I would say she looks more like Shark.
Sure.
Best dressed.
The WWE tag titles.
The titles are best dressed.
Yes.
Okay.
So you
Maxine.
had Theory and Waller.
No.
Yeah.
I just the titles when they're on the podium.
And they're handsome guys. What's wrong with you? It's fine. I had Maxine.
All right.
Okay.
I Liv Morgan. Like, I don't know what she was wearing, but I know what she wasn't wearing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She looked great. Worst. Choking on her dick.
Liv's dick.
Yeah. Worst acting.
R-Truth.
I'm gonna go Jay Uso with all his eating.
Damien. It's Damien Priest. Robot Damien Priest.
Robot Priest.
My God. You can tell, like, Drew's out there. Well, no, obviously no one's writing for him. No one's writing for Sheamus. You could tell they're writing for Jay. And especially they're writing for Priest.
Right.
They're writing the Jay stuff. Like someone's writing that.
They just say yeet a bunch of times. Maybe not, because I don't know. But
So
you
bad.
know someone's writing for Priest, and Priest is trying to remember his lines as he says them.
Right.
Remember when we hung out? Fucking idiot. He can't fucking do it! I told you! Why did you give it to LA Knight? Fuck! Could you imagine that at WrestleMania? Huh? Punk beats up Drew McIntyre, then LA Knight cashes in on Drew? Fuck!
He's angry.
Yeah.
Right.
He's very angry.
Right, where are we?
Best
Best
acting.
acting, Drew
Drew
McIntyre.
McIntyre, yeah.
But honorable mention to Gable.
Honorable mention to Gable,
He was great.
Yeah.
but Drew McIntyre.
Right.
Worst comment.
Ah!
Yeah. I have 20 yeets.
By the way, how mommy doing? Tell her I said,
I still
Like
don't
he's gonna
understand.
catch her cum? Like he's gonna catch her cum? I
Yeah.
Ooh.
don't know.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Best comment?
Burger.
after burger after burger.
Fucking
That has to be his next t-shirt.
Absolutely. Oh my, I would so fucking buy
It's
that.
a Drew t-shirt, but it's a fat Sheamus eating burgers.
Burger. It could just say burger after burger after burger.
Or it's Sheamus at a drive-thru, and they're like, "What do you want? Burger after burger after burger."
You wear it on the street, someone's like, oh, is that like a Guy Fieri shirt?
Yeah, right.
Worst match.
LWO versus LWO.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Joe.
I had Bailey versus Naomi.
Okay, I had Carlito versus Escobar. I don't care about
all
that.
great.
Okay. Slow-mo?
The Fatal 4-Way tag team.
I'll go
Oh,
with yeah, sure.
For sure.
Fuck that shit. Best match?
AJ, yeah.
AJ Knight. Yeah.
I had the Women's Battle Royal.
Oh, well.
It was fun.
All right.
It was a lot of fun.
All right.
Usually Battle Royals are boring. But
No,
this one was good.
That one, it actually was good. So.
Yeah.
Worst move?
Electra trying to hit Vega into the barricade. Very, very gently, softly.
I have them trying to break the table and they couldn't.
Ooh, yeah. That's good.
Oh. Fuck. I guess look, it was the best match, but that manhandle slam was not great.
Yeah.
Guess I'll go with that. Best move?
Ciampa not shaking the hand.
This is a good move.
Let's hope.
Fuck that hand.
That's a move.
That's a
It
good
is.
non-
He's like,
move,
no.
move.
That's a move.
I
huh?
liked all the flips. The two guys back flipping and then forward over the turnbuckle.
Flippity doodah, huh? You should watch
guess.
AEW. You'd love
Yeah.
it.
But I mean, come
You'd
on.
love
You
AEW.
should start your own AEW podcast.
It's one time.
What's amazing with AEW?
7-star matches.
I had the neck breaker code breaker. Like Becky gave Liv the neck breaker.
The code neck breaker.
Yeah, whatever that is.
By the way, Bryan Danielson and what's his name, Bruv, they had a 7-star match, first ever 7-star match in the U.S.
In the U.S. Right.
Announcers thing, yeah.
Oh, so he officially gave it 7? I
believe so.
I really thought he was going to break the scale.
With them, yeah.
I thought he was going to say 8 or 7.5. So you
course.
saw that it was that he said 7?
I saw someone report it, so I'm
Okay.
almost sure he did it, yeah.
God was certain because like I saw on Twitter, he was like, they just had the best match of all time. It's like, of course they did. Of course they did. What was it for? Nothing.
Nothing.
So they told no story, and then Tony Storm on the AEW press scrum's like who cares about stories in wrestling? It's like, you are a fucking idiot.
They're
Like, I don't know
literally
if she's
telling
just,
a story
I don't know
in the
if
ring.
she's just, doing kayfabe and that's the thing, but it's like, holy shit, you're an idiot.
It's just dumb.
Yeah. Where are we? Worst moment?
Worst moment, yeah.
Super Yeet promo.
Oh, Jay and Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Done and done.
Yeah.
And then best moment?
Gable destroying Alpha Academy.
I'll go with that, yeah.
I had no Cody Rhodes. No Cody.
Okay.
Woo!
All right.
Hashtag always,
Okay.
always kill Rhodes.
All right.
Always kill Cody.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
But being seriously, Drew and Sheamus, I mean,
That was good.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
good too.
but really, no Cody. All right, breaking news. There's lots.
Yeah.
So Becky Lynch was on the Late Late Show last week, which is no longer James Corden. They just have guest hosts, I guess, for now.
Oh.
Until they find a permanent one. Becky confirmed that her husband Seth freaking Rollins had surgery for a torn meniscus. The timetable to return is 6 to 9 months.
Wow.
So we saw a fan recorded video. You watched it, right? When I sent it to you.
Yes.
And at Mania Night 2, we see Seth, he comes out in the Shield, and we were all wondering, like, why didn't he do anything? Why did Roman just take him out?
Right.
Okay, he's Cody's Shield, but you'd think he would do something.
Yeah.
But in this fan-recorded video, you could see, like, Seth barely, like, struggling to get in the ring, unless he's working, right? But he's, like, really struggling to get in the ring. And then when Roman hit the Superman punch, Seth's right leg looked like it was fucking Sid Justice's leg after
I know.
Like, it looked like it was barely hanging on. Like, I don't know if that was just the angle or
I
what.
think that's just
but
the angle. A meniscus does tear like that, but I think it's just a bad angle.
It looked
I don't
loose.
Think it looked bad.
I mean,
though.
I don't see legs flopping around like that
it's
are healthy.
This is the meniscus that I learned from Joey.
And that's
Ginger.
the part that was bending.
It was for sure. It was.
So he's going to be out for a while, so that sucks, but his comeback should be great.
Meniscus is only supposed to be like 4 months. So I don't know if there was more damage or the fact that they just want to maybe bring him back earlier as like a surprise.
Maybe.
Because ACL with the meniscus, which Joey had, and that's a 9-month injury. The meniscus heals faster. It's just you can't even walk on it for a long time because it's basically like paper.
Right.
Building those back up. But we'll see. It might have just been wrestling's probably the hardest thing to do on a torn meniscus.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure it depends too, right? I mean, it depends on whoever. I'm sure if he rehabs really well, he can come back soon. Who knows? Also, last week we talked about the possibility of a WWE Black Friday happening soon, and
then
it
boom,
did.
fucking happened.
Well,
During SmackDown.
It's been spread out over a few days, too.
Right, but it started during SmackDown on
Yeah.
Friday. They came out that Jinder Mahal, Veer, Sangha, Xia Li, and Zion Quinn were all released. Pretty racist, I gotta say.
Yeah, right.
But no, Indusher is gone. Veer is no longer coming.
He came and went.
He's leaving.
Yeah. And then on Monday, it was announced that Von Wagner was released.
Wow.
That's about time.
Vince's boy.
Yeah. Then Tuesday morning, Cameron Grimes confirmed his release in an emotional social media video.
That was kind of heartbreaking.
Weird
It was.
though to be crying and recording that. I don't know.
He's not the first.
I know, but it's just weird. Get yourself together and then do something. Like, calm down.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
a new age. People
you get it
do
out,
everything
and then
on.
day one, you start back to work.
People do everything on social media now.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, yeah, that's not for me.
Come on, Joe.
I don't do that stuff.
Welcome to 2024, you piece of shit.
I guess. I don't.
Right.
It's just like, just get yourself together, then record a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crying.
It's also like a sympathy thing. Now people are more likely to go see him wherever he shows up, I guess.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't. I think he's crying just because he knows what's next.
Thanks, guys.
You know?
Jesus.
I
I
don't
think
think they
I
take him.
honestly think TNA would be better. He was in TNA before.
He was.
Yeah.
Well, he told this.
That's
he was
my
crying
guess.
because he said the last thing he told his father was that I'm a WWE superstar now.
yeah.
And then his father died. So he was like, all I ever want to do
I
is
know
be in
that, yeah.
WWE.
Heard that.
And now I just got to show them why they made a mistake. Which, I mean, that's the right attitude to have. That's what Drew McIntyre did.
That's right.
You know? And Cameron Grimes was good. He was really good in NXT, but they just really didn't. They did nothing with him on the main roster.
Nothing.
Nothing. Also, WWE President Nick Khan spoke at the World Congress of Sports convention last week.
Bottom right.
Well, I was going to say, he spoke at the sports convention about wrestling,
Correct. No, there
about
you go.
fake
That works
wrestling.
too.
He talked about the future of WrestleMania. Khan said, going in early April at an outdoor stadium on the East Coast, assume you're not going to see that again.
Yeah. It's been a couple times now.
Yeah.
Going up against the Final Four Saturday night games, assume you're not going to see that again.
Yeah.
So it looks like Mania is moving to late April. going
Late
forward.
April? Wow.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
That's cool. A birthday mania next year.
Sure. Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
what about the NFL draft?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't go
but
up
that's
against
not
that
as
either.
big.
What's that,
No,
Thursday?
Yeah, but the last day is Saturday.
Well, I guess it's not as important on that Saturday.
It's still pretty important. I bet they don't go up against that either. Yeah.
Mid-April.
Mid-April, sure. I guess. Yeah, also, actress, singer Keke Palmer posted a video from the set of a new movie she's in. In the photo, we see Roman Reigns sitting on a throne with multiple women around him
Yeah, I saw that.
and a bunch of gold on the floor. One woman is even holding some sort of championship belt.
Interesting.
It's not a WWE one, but, you know. The movie is called Good Fortune, and it's directed by Aziz Ansari, who also stars in the film. Other stars include Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, and Sandra Oh.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Here's the premise. Gabriel, played by Keanu Reeves, is the literal guardian angel for a man down on his luck, Aziz Ansari, who does odd jobs for a wealthy socialite named Jeff, Seth Rogen. One day, he falls asleep in a booth at a Denny's restaurant and hits rock bottom after having his car towed from their parking lot. Intervening in his plight, Gabriel tries to convince the man that being wealthy like Jeff would not solve his problems by swapping the two men's lives. Failing at this demonstration, as the man's problems are solved by Jeff's wealth, Gabriel loses his wings and the man takes over Jeff's body and livelihood. Gabriel then becomes roommates with the displaced Jeff, whilst the work he did as an angel begins to unravel around them. That's a weird movie.
That
What
is
is
a
Roman in
weird
this?
fucking movie.
I don't know.
Is this a hogwash update?
I don't know.
Could be.
I
So,
thought you
yeah.
were getting to like, and then Roman Reigns plays.
No, but I saw the premise and I thought it was so weird.
That is
Yeah.
But yeah, Roman's looks like he's not coming back just yet. I mean, it looks like he has a small part, but
Yeah, I'm sure they already done the film.
Right.
probably. Also, the Daily Mail reports that Cody Rhodes will be in the Naked Gun reboot that stars Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson.
I saw that.
Okay, even now I hate it worse.
The article says that the role is just a cameo and he may even be playing himself, but it's crucial to the story.
Okay.
So
Kind of like Reggie Jackson, I guess.
maybe he accidentally kills Cody.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Reggie
God.
Jackson was in Naked Gun, and
Killed him.
yeah.
Or maybe Cody goes on to murder his wife.
Maybe.
I mean, you know, she won't let him watch Yankees games. It's horrible.
yeah.
It's really shitty. She's
Yikes.
bragging on Twitter. That was the other feud I had after.
That's
that
right.
came after, like a
That's
month
the
later.
Brandy feud.
That was the Brandy feud a month later in 2018 when she was like, you know, oh, my husband's not watching the Yankees playoff game. Instead, he's with me at my photo shoot. Women, get a man like this. And it was like, you suck. You suck so
He's in
hard.
that background like this.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Can I watch the ninth inning, please? Please? No? Okay. Also, NXT Battleground will take place on Sunday, June 9th at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. This is where UFC had their events during the pandemic. And when UFC has events here now, they allow less than 500 fans. So it's weird that they're doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand why UFC does these, because they have their fight nights. It's not their main UFC pay-per-views, right? They're just for TV.
Right.
But like, why only the 500 fans? Like, why such a small venue? It's weird. It feels like you're watching another COVID event.
Yeah, right. It's
But
weird.
an NXT pay-per-view or PLE is going to be at this small little place.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange.
Guess they're trying it.
But I guess it's just like, hey, we're in the same company now, so we could do this shit.
Right.
They should have UFC fighters fight in a wrestling ring. Or I wonder if they do that for this. Like, they have all of them just fight in a UFC octagon.
Oh,
It'd be interesting.
They should.
I doubt it, but yeah. Maybe if Matt Riddle was still there.
Heyo.
Also, Goldberg was on a local Nebraska radio show and was asked if he would ever go to AEW. Goldberg confirmed that he's had talks with Tony Khan, but Goldberg turned him down because the product is too cheesy.
Oh, so he wasn't going to be able to win their title.
Goldberg.
Yeah. He says if there was a comparable viable option as a competitor that would allow me to still look myself in the mirror after I was a member of their roster, then it would be a consideration, but not a chance.
Not.
Well, that's one thing we can agree on, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing.
But if you don't go to AEW, then who's going to train Torque?
Oh, yeah.
Torque!
Good old Torque.
We'll see. I think he's still playing football in college.
Yeah.
Any other news?
Yeah, I have a couple little things. Right now on NXT, Trick Williams beat Dragunov to win the NXT title.
Just on a random episode?
Well, it's like spring break or spring break, whatever. So we may see Dragunov come to the main roster.
Well, didn't we like 2 weeks ago?
Well, like as a permanent fixture. of the
I'm
main
sure he'll
roster.
be drafted. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Also in
I hope he gets drafted to NXT.
oh sweet,
You know.
yeah, that'd be awesome. Also in independent wrestling news.
Oh no! Why, Eric? Please make it stop.
It used to be the reason he was
Hey, Joe,
here.
what do you have? You have something, right?
Finn Balor resigned. He's back.
Oh, good.
You fuck! I was gonna say that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Matt Cardona got injured. He had a
Wow.
pectoral tear, so he's gonna be out for a while. But he's like, oh, I'm still taking bookings for appearances and autograph signings.
Yeah.
You gotta make that money. You know. So.
Do
Anything else?
the Finn
no.
thing. I kind of ran through it too fast.
No, it was just.
Finn Balor was like, I want to take this time. My time in WWE was great, and I just want to say, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of fucked up because he did it during the releases. Like, while people are
Right.
tweeting, oh, I'm gone.
Yeah, people are like, I lost my job. He's like, I'm making more money.
Yeah. I got all your money.
Right.
They took your money and gave it to me.
Yes. Winning.
Mahal tried to spin it. He put I quit. Maharaja out.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Raja out.
All right, let's get to rumors.
Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations?
That happened!
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that!
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Oh my God!
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed!
So on a recent episode of his podcast, The
Undertaker.
Oh, yeah.
said that he heard WrestleMania 41 will be in Las Vegas. Now, rumors of Vegas came out before Taker said this, so maybe he just saw the same rumors,
Yeah.
or he accidentally spoiled the announcement.
Right.
But now it's like they're saying it's either going to be Vegas or Minneapolis, and whoever gets this year's, the other one will get next year.
Yeah.
Or, the next. Yeah,
Makes
next
sense.
one.
Yeah, he was at this podcast where he talked about also, like, they called him on Thursday about the run-in at Mania.
Right.
Yeah.
And it does sound like Stone Cold, they couldn't reach an agreement at the last minute.
Right.
And Stone Cold's like, okay, no, I don't want to do it. You didn't pay me enough money. So they called Undertaker. Just like we kind of thought, right?
I don't know. Let's stick with Austin got hurt, because that hurts me too much.
Well, but I mean, like, if he wanted X amount and they were being cheap, he's going to stick to his guns. I get that.
I don't know. Come out and stun a few guys. I'm sure it was at least a few $100,000.
You don't know.
Oh, we know.
Let's give him credit. Maybe they didn't want to offer him all that.
$12.
No. Hey, Taker, want $50,000? We need you for 5 minutes at the end of the
They
night.
pay him anyway. He has a fucking contract.
Taker?
Yes.
So, could he have said no, or he can't say no? He's got to come in.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. It's funny because Mace and Mansoor, they were on Maven's YouTube channel. And I watched this like 5-minute video, and they explained how WWE superstars are paid now.
Okay.
And it's very different from when Maven was a wrestler.
Okay.
Because Maven was like, you had a downside guarantee, and then if you worked X amount, you got paid more. You got paid bonuses for pay-per-views.
The merch.
Mace and Mansoor were like, you get the same amount of money every 2 weeks, no matter what. Whether you're injured, whether you work WrestleMania, you get the same. Like, so there's no more
bonuses.
pay-per-view bonuses. It's just you get paid the same. So whatever you negotiate your contract to, that's what you get. It doesn't matter what merch you
That
sell.
makes sense, though.
Sure.
Not even
But
the merch
then-
thing anymore?
No.
Wow. Because they really push their own merch all the time. They wear their own shirts.
Yeah.
Wow.
They said that there's also like they do have a minimum like dates they have to work, and if they go over it, then you get a bonus. But they said like as soon as you get to that, then they start taking you
They
off.
take you off TV?
You know, they take you off the road and everything.
Wow.
Especially for those guys, right? Like
Yeah.
lower card guys.
Right.
Also, PW Insider reports that Jacob Fatu is expected to debut on the main roster soon, as early as SmackDown this week. Another Bloodline member, obviously.
So The Rock won't be at SummerSlam?
Why?
Well, again, the big rumor is Roman, Jay, and Jimmy versus Solo, Rock, and Tonga. But if the other one's coming back, maybe The Rock doesn't come back right away.
Survivor Series?
Yeah.
That's more of a Survivor Series thing, right?
Let Sammy join the.
There's no way this happens, but
I know.
imagine
It's too
imagine The Rock in War Games.
Jesus
There's no way
Christ.
though he could do that. There's no way.
If he enters last and they end it quick, maybe.
Yeah.
When Randy entered, the match ended in like 2 minutes.
True. But no, Jacob's father was the Samoan Savage in WCW, and in WWF he was the Tonga Kid.
The Tonga Kid.
Oh, that sounds.
Yeah, but I thought he became something else, the Tonga Kid. I
the
thought.
Tama. I saw the names they had for him.
I thought the Tonga Kid became
The 1, 2, 3 Kid.
No. Yeah, he's related to all of them, of course.
It said Tama, Samoan Savage, Tonga Kid. But he's Jacob.
Samoan number 4. I guess he was just one of the wild Samoan.
Jacob Fatu is the nephew of Rikishi, so they are related.
Right.
Yeah. That's all I have for rumors, though. Eric, anything?
No, I didn't have any.
Alrighty, it's trivia time.
All right, you ready to compete? I know Eric loves this.
He does.
I got your names here. The first one to yell out the answer gets it, but you can only yell out one answer. If you try to yell out a second answer, you lose. The other person will have 5 seconds to give me an answer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No.
This is for the World Heavyweight Championship,
Whoa.
which was 2002 to 2013. So just those years of the World Heavyweight Championship. The first question is, who held it for the most amount of
Triple H.
days? That is correct. Who held it the most times?
Triple H.
That is incorrect. Eric?
Batista?
That is incorrect. The answer is Edge.
That was
The answer is Edge. Who held it for the most amount of time with only one reign? 210 days.
Triple H.
No.
Batista.
No. Triple H held it more than once. No. Good guesses.
Oh, he said he only won it
Yeah,
once.
yeah. Sheamus.
Oh.
Sheamus.
Shamus.
Shamus. Let's see. How many times did Randy Orton have this championship during that time?
7.
Way less. Sorry. I didn't mean to give a hint.
Thanks.
1?
No, not way less. 4.
Oh.
4. I'm trying to see. Is Shawn Michaels on this list?
Yes.
Yes.
I said it first.
Yeah. Let's look at a different one. Ooh, that would be a. Eric is trying to distract.
We'll be right back.
CM Punk and The Undertaker both held it for this amount of times.
Oh my god. Oh, 2.
2.
3. Well, he said 2 first, or should have said a different number.
Well, I think, yeah.
I'm just trying to find some more. How many times did John Cena hold this title?
4.
No.
3.
Yes.
You mouthed it.
I did not.
You did.
I don't root
No,
for
but
Andrew.
the way he said no, he's like, he does like the no, like you're close.
I gave you a hint.
You're like,
you didn't.
no.
Wink, wink, wink.
no.
Piece of shit. I'm check the tape.
Who?
Yeah. I mean, anytime today.
Sorry. Who held it? Who defended it on TV the most amount
We'll
of
be
times?
right back. We need to find a question.
Who defended it on TV the most amount of times?
Triple H.
That is correct. All right, then I need one more question.
Oi.
One more question on here.
Let's hope he finds one.
All right, so let me finish the whole thing. Who held it the second longest with 4 title reigns and defended it 18 times on television?
Edge.
No. Eric.
You said 4 title reigns?
He held it the second longest. 4
Time's
title
up.
reigns.
You said 5 seconds.
Answer.
Cena.
Eric, no. Damn it, I'm trying to find a tiebreaker here. All right, one more question.
Was it CM Punk?
It was Batista. Finally, the Batista thing there.
Okay.
Do.
Who won in an Elimination Chamber? The first one? Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. Sorry. All right. Who won it twice? And it's probably our least favorite wrestler on this list. 223 days.
Benoit.
Well, Eric liked Benoit a little bit.
Twice. 223 days?
4, 3.
Oh, I know.
2.
Great Khali.
Sheamus.
No, steal it. No. It was Alberto Del Rio. Well, I guess we'll just do a tie because this is dragging on for too long. If you can name one of these two guys, they both held it for 153 days and had 1 title reign. Name either one.
Kane?
That is correct.
Big Show.
The other one was Benoit. All right, Eric. There you go. Got the
Suck it,
tiebreaker.
Andrew.
Oh, no.
What are we going to do?
Suck my fucking dick.
Wow. Well,
Paul Heyman style.
Eric's
Yeah.
one win for the year. That's, you know.
I know.
He always gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody gets one. I win 1 bet. Eric wins 1 trivia.
All right, let's do 3 hours of fan questions.
All right. You fucking asshole. My cunt hurts.
Hey.
Here we
Damien
go.
sucks. Becky's old and overrated. I would have very sports entertained with the idea of Chelsea Green winning the championship, honestly. A chicken shit heel, always winning by DQ and cheating all the time.
No.
I
No.
always kind of like that.
She's not a good wrestler. You can't take her seriously as the champ.
You got to let her win a couple
No.
of singles matches before you hand her a title.
And also teach her how to wrestle. That's important too.
Yeah.
David Schrank, is it just me, or do you guys also think JD McDonough is the real giant midget and not Dewey Cox?
What?
They called Dewey Cox. That was one of his nicknames.
Oh.
Nice.
He's not that giant, though. I guess
No, he's not.
midget
He's
size,
like
yeah.
5 feet tall.
He's truly a midget.
Court, longtime fan, just did a year sub. Thank you. Question is, had Cody not come back to WWE, who would you have picked to beat Roman?
If they would have worked the Sammy angle correctly, probably
Yeah.
Sammy.
Sammy
Yeah.
would have been great.
For sure. But that's not what WWE would have picked. That's the harder question, is who would they have picked?
Right.
Roman
Hulk
still
Hogan,
would
probably.
be champion. Hulk Hogan.
Von Wagner.
Von Wagner, Hulk
Oh,
Hogan.
Vince was there.
Yeah.
Jonathan Smith, forgot to tell y'all I met one of the pretty shitty guys at WWE World during WrestleMania week, but I forgot which one he was. He wasn't the blonde one. If only there was someone who could help us.
Kit Wilson.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck.
You fucking idiot.
Shit.
It's comedy.
Shit.
Idiot.
Fucking Mark. Donald Alexander, do you think we could see a Shield reunion in the future? And thanks so much for the Monday Night War podcast.
That
Yeah,
would be
sure.
that would be perfect if you didn't do any Roman angles for the rest of this year, and they ended up getting Dean. Then you could do something like that. That'd be
That's
one of the biggest pops of all time.
Asking a lot.
Yeah, of
I would
course
think when Moxley's like ready to retire, he makes a one-time appearance or something.
Gotcha.
Sure.
John Bogdan, is it just me, or do very few get eliminated well in a battle royal anymore. I felt when I was younger, everyone got thrown out in a much more convincing manner. Well, I don't know how old you are. I thought this battle royal, again, was
For
a lot
women's?
better than
Yeah.
most.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
Uncle Saudi feels like people need relax. Feels like people need relax with all the complaining about who's champ and all that. Breaking Bad didn't happen in one episode. Neither did The Sopranos. Also, it's not really that serious. Well,
They also didn't have title belts, so
try telling that to wrestling fans.
yeah.
It's true. And proofread, guys. It's easy.
Yeah. 199 Big T. Last week, Andrew said he made himself come. So to that, I say, you're married now. Get used to it. Oh. All right.
Ejaculate.
Mills.
We're both like, yeah.
I'll let you know when I get there. Mills, with all the Becky Hogan memes and Charlotte Flair always returning to win the title, do you think the 4 horsewomen are detrimental to the product overall, as many, including me, have long ago stopped caring about any of them? Or do you think they still help the shows?
No, and I mean they've kind of gotten past the whole 4 horsewomen thing.
I'm
Yeah,
only
but they're saying
sick.
those 4. If you take them out, is it still a good product? I don't think so.
Well, he's saying, like, is it detrimental because no one else wins?
Well, I mean, Rhea wasn't a horsewoman. Io wasn't a horsewoman. They were great champs.
the only one I'm sick of is Charlotte.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck about Sasha because she's on the stupid show now that I don't
Yeah.
watch anymore.
Right.
But, like, yeah, I'm tired of Charlotte, but I'm not tired of Becky. And no one says that about the fucking Shield guys. Seth, Roman,
Right.
and John Moxley win all the championships.
In every league.
Yeah.
They win all the championships.
Right.
No one cares because they're good.
Yeah.
Except for Moxley. He sucks now.
Yeah.
Libel Chief, so happy to see Chad Gable go 3/4 perk angle and read his team the Riot Act this week. Do you think he recruits Jey Uso to get DUI so he doesn't have to himself?
Wow.
Wow.
Maybe.
Jesus. Wow. Doubtful.
Gary Pendleton, how much money a year would you offer Drew since it's rumored he hasn't signed a new deal yet? Brock got $12 million a year in 2023. Cena 8.5, Roman 5, Logan Paul 5, Orton 4.5, Seth 3.5, AJ 3.5, KO 2.
I could
3.
go 3.
Yeah, if you give me that list, he's worth probably 3.
Yeah, because he's actually held a title recently too.
And the newest guy gets a little more, you know.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll spend fucking Endeavor's money. What do you want, Drew?
Yeah.
What do you
You know Tony's gonna offer more. That's what Drew's probably sickened to. But then Drew's like, do I really want to go here?
No.
John Posh, hockey statement. Sorry, Eric. The Buffalo Sabres missed the playoffs 13 years in a row, just like
Darn,
the
Eric.
Jets. Just like the Jets. And we just hired the coach that last took us to the playoffs. Everyone wants to see this coach finish the story.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe the Jets should hire Rex since he was the last coach.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with
There
that.
you go.
Come on, Meechin. Can Natalia's tits get any bigger? It's like a photo finish in a Zeppelin race.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Jonathan Ramos, when Rhea returns, what do you think the state of Judgment Day will be in? Rhea out, Liv in, Priest out, Drew in. Rhea and Priest out, Liv and Drew in. It's probably just Liv kind of in.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Live
I'd like
in.
to kind of be in live.
There you go.
Hi-yo. That dog has a puffy tail. Man, Andrew really did his research last week. He had indisputable evidence. And now I'm convinced that Rhea Ripley winked at him.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right. You can't ask any more questions.
Big Bad Booty Daddy. How would you guys book Cody to remain the top babyface after finishing the story? Right now, I'm kind of already over him after a bunch of boring and very cringy promos. I'd say start with him stop doing boring and cringy promos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or keep him off TV for a little while. Make us miss him a little bit. It's fine.
You miss him yet?
Well, it's been 1 week.
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony, One Man Mafia with the King of the Ring tournament coming up. Do you think they will give it to Woods again and actually let him run with it this time?
Fuck no.
No.
They're going to give it to Gunther.
Yeah.
As they should.
Right. Derbs, do you think they should have done a bracket to that effect for the women's world title in the final match we had a pay-per-view?
No.
This was fine. They had to get a champ,
Yeah.
you know?
Hulkaroo, hey dudes, my little Hulkamaniacs just turned 1 this weekend. What should I get them at their first trip to Pasta Mania?
Pasta.
Pasta Mexicana.
Yes.
Hulkaroni and cheese.
Your butthole
Yeah.
will hate me. I mean, thank me.
Steven with a V, if you can go back and watch any wrestling moment in person, what would it be? We've had that before. Man, to me, it's easy. It's always Mankind winning the title. That pop was so nuts.
It's insane.
Yeah. Jericho's debut.
That too. That's
Big
yeah.
Or even Jericho winning the title.
Sure.
Yeah.
PCJ, am I just an old fuck for
Yeah,
thinking this?
you
Or
are.
are you guys also getting sick of everyone saying how much talent deserves a belt or push? Is it the modern soft generation that grew up with participation trophies or what? By the way, to follow up for my last question last week, Joe, Stacy's feet, she wore open toe heels when he met her, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Joe's
bust,
useless the rest of the show.
Bust all the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christian,
Anyway, I'll see you guys.
Yeah. Kristen Cheney, interest level of seeing the Creeds join Chad Cable,
Hi.
heel version of Team Angle.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Love to see it.
that'd be fine. It'd be, better than what the Creeds are doing right now.
Oh,
Sure.
sure.
Drew, could we not get a Royal Rumble? Imagine Alexa Bliss coming out at the end. Well, they're not going to do a Royal Rumble. They're only, the Royal Rumble's the Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's the only time it's ever going to
Yeah.
be.
Oh, you think so? I guess you forgot about the greatest one.
Wow.
It is the best.
I
We did
guess-
100
yeah, but
guys.
If a country pays $50 million, then yeah, they'll do the...
Yeah, but for women?
Yes, it's a rumble. You know, we rumble.
It's a
and-
50-woman execution.
Yes.
They all start in the ring and then a big thing
We
splats all of them.
executed 50 women in the building. And it makes the top 100 of most women we've ever killed in the building.
You're telling me I can eliminate 49 women and it's part of the contest? Yeah. This is perfect.
And what do they do with the winner? Oh no, we kill her too.
Yeah, she wins death.
She wins the death, but a noble death.
Giovanni, is it just me or is Cody winning the title a sad reality that WWE has to stop listening to the fans? I would say no.
No,
You don't want
it's
them to
not.
stop listening to the fans. Definitely not.
No, Triple H. He knows better.
Cody's neck tattoo. Is that Sheamus Drew segment? If that Sheamus Drew segment was on Dynamite, do you guys think they would have kissed? I mean, of course.
Yes. Why wouldn't they have?
That's what they do.
They better.
716. Who do you think's the better storyteller with their selling in the ring, the tribal chief or the final boss? I mean, The Rock is The Rock.
It's the fucking Rock.
It's
It's
Come on
The Rock.
now.
Roman's
Come on
been
now.
great, but The Rock is The Rock.
And the Rock's the
Rock's the
Undertaker.
Rock.
He fucking was scared shitless.
Right. As
It's
we all
amazing.
were.
Captain NDA, hear me out. They give Dom a new gimmick where he's just an absolute demon now that
No.
Rhea isn't there to keep him in check. Also, I don't know. I know you guys don't do birthday shout outs anymore, but I turn 21 tomorrow. So can drunk Ric Flair congratulate me on being able to buy my first beer?
You can walk into the liquor store, or as I call it, the store, and buy whatever you want. And then when you're drunk, you can use that as an excuse to fondle the ladies. Woo! 21.
Pretty sure that was a Ric Flair cameo he just played.
Yeah.
That was really him.
The Dashing Dan, Pushfire Barry, surprise sounds which make you mark out like a fucking mark.
Oh, God.
The Undertaker's belt hole,
I mean,
Austin's glass break,
I mean,
or Lesnar's a
you're it's Pushfire Barry.
Yeah.
I mean, you're firing Lesnar.
Yeah.
Because the other two are just more iconic.
Push Austin,
Of course.
Barry Taker.
It's close though, man.
It
When that
is.
belt holds.
Oh, I know.
fuck.
And all the lights
belt
go,
holds.
all the lights go out.
Especially at Mania, we all shit.
Oh man.
Ethan, hey guys, been going through a rough time recently. I just want to say this podcast helps me through it. Thanks for everything you do and keep going. That's great to hear, man. Thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
Kimbo, if you put Enzo Amore's mic skills in Ricochet's body, how far could he go?
To the top,
To
baby.
the moon.
Aw.
Yeah,
Too soon.
Too soon.
absolutely. Tyrone Grizz, Dirty Dom porn stash, yay or nay?
Nay.
It's a nay.
Nay.
Bobby.
Give me a hell no.
No.
Kurt Angle, perk dealer, love that Becky won the belt. Now they should get rid of the tag team belts and make 2 mid-card belts because a lot of them are not main event yet. I disagree.
They don't have enough women. They have plenty of titles for the women.
Yeah, there's no.
You want a
'Cause then
mid-card title? Go to NXT.
if you have a mid-card title for the women on the main roster, then you have less women to go after the main title, and you don't have enough as there is.
Correct.
Yeah.
You don't have enough good women wrestlers. I'll say that.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Alex, do you agree that Becky did not need this win? They dropped the ball, not pushing someone else. No, I think it was fine. And they could have Liv beat her if they want.
Yes.
But Becky is a star. So, there you go.
Right.
So I guess the revenge tour is over, though.
For now. We'll see what they do.
She wins it. She's definitely winning it.
I know.
Liv's, I mean, yeah, she's probably... I can't. Who else is going to fight Becky at the next pay-per-view, right?
It's her.
Yeah.
She's involved in a storyline with her for a while now.
Right. All right, that is all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. You can also get a t-shirt at bonfire.com/
Thanks, guys.
It's this one right here.
Bonfire.
Fucking Tony Khan. Fucking Mark. And also become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Go check it out. We have over 900 patrons on there.
Yes.
So be like those people. You want to be cool? Be like them. You want to shave my head? Go join. We need less than 100 people left.
Yeah.
And I'll shave my fucking head.
It's getting hot, so.
We'll see you this weekend. We'll see you this Thursday for the Monday Night War podcast, and then this weekend for the What's Wrong with Wrestling draft, only at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Yeah. What's wrong with